Hello, everyone. Welcome back to The Claim is Mine. I'm Charolina. This podcast is my accountability, a space where I share my wins, losses, and lessons as I grow stronger in my mind, body, and soul. Today, I wanted to talk about something that's been showing up over and over for me. It's the same thoughts that try to creep in on a weekly basis. It's the same loop over and over, the same lie. It's like a broken record. It's crazy how the devil uses the same trick every single time. It's just packaged a little different. But lately, I've been learning to fight back. As I mentioned previously, I'm always constantly thinking about what I'm thinking. And there's been a pattern that's been showing up on a weekly basis, and it's the thought of lack that I'm being challenged with over and over, and I've been catching myself. I've been dealing with this for a very long time, but as I said, I'm very aware and I'm fighting back, and it's the same thing every single week. And it's, if you don't pay attention, it just catches you. Like, you don't even know it. That's how it just constantly goes and goes. And as I said, if we pay attention, we're like, holy cow. Oh, it's the same. I'm thinking the same stuff all the time, the same lie. And it's so frustrating. So once you catch it, it's just, as I said, it's just so annoying that we allow it to continue to loop constantly. And if we don't catch it and be aware of it, we're never going to change it. And it's something that takes time. This doesn't happen overnight. It's because I've been programmed for so long to have this limiting belief that I don't have enough. How can I afford this? I'm not smart enough. I don't deserve this. So those, I catch it on a weekly basis. And then when I think about it, it just brings stress, and it turns into fear. And then you can feel like that tension because it's worry. And it's not a good feeling, and it's over nothing, because in all reality, I take a step back and it's not true, because every single time that I think about those lies, I've always had enough. I can't afford things. And God is always there for me every single week. He's there because I have the evidence that it's not true, because I have enough, as I said. And people show up, opportunities show up, God blesses me, and everything aligns in ways that only we can attract to ourselves through our thoughts. And obviously with God as well, having faith in Him. Because if I constantly be thinking, and as I said, I catch it, but I stop it immediately, and I have the proof, and I continually do it over and over. So if I'm continually changing that program, it's going to change eventually. And the proof is there. But as I said, I've been finding it every single week. And at the beginning, I do get a little bit stressed, and I'm like, this is not true. I'm like, I'm stressing out over nothing, because it's all lies. Because here we go, another week has passed, and it's even better than the one before, because I keep on fighting and believing and changing that negative into a positive. So it's super important. And as I said, and I've been doing it now, like, especially on Sundays, because I think of what I'm thinking. I just have to regroup and analyze. And it's awesome to find the evidence and take the time to think of what is the lie that is taking over us, change it into a positive, and find the evidence that it is true. because when you're facing with those old loops, we have to just we have to stop. We have to stop and stop reacting out of fear and living the truth. So this week, if there's something that you're constantly catch yourself that gives you stress, or that that you know is a lie, just take a step back and think about the positive side of it and try to find evidence of it, because there is evidence of things that we think that may not be true, but they are. But we just have to like literally just take a step back and think about it. So, and it's not fair to continually do this to ourselves and allow Satan to consume our mind with the same stupid lie, because that's what he has. He tries to control through our minds. That's the only power that he has. So we have to be very careful and constantly be thinking about what we're thinking. So yeah, as I said, just try to review your thoughts and turn it to the positive and find the evidence for it. So it's been working for me, and I know that others do it as well. I learned this process through David Bayer. If you guys haven't heard of him, I recommend that you follow him. But yeah, so the review for the week is that. If this episode inspired you, please like and subscribe, and then let's change the world together one day at a time. Thank you.